My favorite part about this was the fact that they actually entertained the conversation. Like, he could have just looked at me and said, "You're stupid." And I would have accepted that. I would have been like, okay, you know. But I guess we're living in different times where people are a lot more sensitive and more mindful. And so he just wanted to make sure I was okay. So he's like, "Gabriel, look, I am not taking anything away from your credibility as a voice talent, as an entertainer, as an individual. But my hands are tied. Look, contracts have been signed. Checks have been cut. This is a union project." And I'm like, look at him go. The producer is also on this call, and the producer is the one responsible for the finance, the money. So he hears the director just freaking going down, and he's like, whoa, hold on. Hear the man out. Gabriel, Fluffy, baby. Talk to me, Puddin'. If we can make this happen, what are we talking? I said, "What do you mean?" "Well, what are we talking? What's your rate? What's your fee?" I said, "Well, word on the street is I go for no less than 50,000. And I do have emails to support that. They still said no, but whatever. I know I'm going to have to defend Speedy Gonzalez again at some point because unfortunately that's how cancel culture works. You know, and don't get me wrong, I understand that some people need to be held accountable, but and by the way, if I'm the one telling you about cancel culture, it's already gone way too far. Because I pride myself in the fact that I'm not a comedian who's divisive. That's why I don't talk about politics, religion, or sports. Okay? Because all three will divide people. That's why I talk about food. Because food brings people together. That's right, unless you're vegan. In which case, you can leave right now. I don't give a shit. I really don't. I don't care if I offend you and your salad. You can leave. Bye. And the only reason why I'm so on the vegans is because I once was vegan. I know some of you are like, no. Yeah. I was vegan for a little under a year. Now, I know some of you are probably thinking, oh, that's not, you weren't even vegan then if it was less than a year. But think about it. Anyone who has ever gone on a diet knows just how hard it is to change your eating habits for 1 week, much less a year. And they told me, they said, you're going to lose weight. And they were not lying. I lost weight, patience, and friends. So I'm just here to let you know, I'm back. So, I almost got canceled. Because I posted a tweet of one of my dogs. Now, some of you already know I have 2 Chihuahuas. Yeah. I know, people watching at home, they're like, that's not stereotypical. Yeah, I know. I have 2 Chihuahuas. I have a little boy dog named Vinny and a little girl dog named Risa. Combined weight, 14 pounds. My little girl dog, Risa, she is 4 pounds and she's 17 years old. Yeah. Her anger keeps her alive. I will confirm every stereotype about Chihuahuas. Oh yeah, it's real. The rage is real. But with me, she loves me, okay? She's 17, she has no teeth, her tongue hangs out, she's adorable. So I posted a picture of her on Twitter with the caption that basically read, going to take my little nugget to go get some chicken nuggets. And then I tagged at Chick-fil-A. Okay, so yeah, you feel that? See how the majority of the room was like, that place is good, sucks their clothes on Sunday. And then there was a few of you in here and you heard the groan, yeah. Half of those people, vegans. The other half are the ones that blew up my Twitter feed. My Twitter feed started getting flooded with nasty comments. You're stupid, you're horrible, how could you? We thought more of you. Really, Fluffy, you? And I don't know what they're talking about. The problem with cancel culture is they only attack, they don't educate, they don't explain. They just attack. and they expect you to know better or understand them, but they're not willing to play nice. So here's what happens. I'm asking questions. No one wants to answer. They're like, Fluffy, you're horrible. You're terrible. I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, really? Chick-fil-A? I'm like, I'm sorry. Popeyes was closed. I don't know what to tell you. They're like, you know what you're doing. I said, I am more hungry than woke. I don't know what you mean. And then finally, someone took the time to explain to me why I was wrong for that tweet. Come to find out that Chick-fil-A in the past has been known to make contributions to organizations that are a little out of line with the LGBTQ plus community. Now, forgive me for using my hand to get the letters right. I just want to get the letters right. I do consider myself a supporter and an ally, and I'm trying my best to be as understanding as I can be with the limited information I have available. Now I'm going to say it again. I'm trying to be as understanding as I can be with the limited information I have available, which basically means I only read headlines. Here's the thing, you guys. There are a million struggles in this world. Every single day, there are people trying to better their lives, trying to get to a goal, trying to achieve something to get them out of one place and into something better. And it's impossible to keep up with everyone's fight unless you mess up and then someone pulls you aside and reads you the riot act. So, here's how the conversation went. Because I finally got one. They said, well, Gabriel, if you consider yourself a supporter of the LGBTQ plus community, moving forward, will you still be tagging Chick-fil-A in future posts? I said, yes, I will. But it's not because I'm not a supporter. I'm definitely a supporter of your cause, but causes are a two-way street. You got to support mine too. I said, I tag Chick-fil-A for the same reason I tag every other company I use organically. I'm trying to get free shit. Plain and simple, don't look past it. And I know some of you are like, well, Gabriel, don't you make money? Yes, I do. And you know how you keep it? Free shit. Yeah, let me tell you how I discovered this one. So I was at a Chipotle one night, and the staff was incredible. So I wanted to give them a little shout out online. So I gave them a shout out, and then I tagged Chipotle. Chipotle saw my tweet, and then they reached out to me to say thank you. And to show their appreciation, Chipotle mailed me a burrito card, good for 1 year's worth of unlimited Chipotle. And I tested it. Oh, they gave it to the wrong person. After about 2 weeks, it looked like a Metro card. It was all scratched up. So now let me tell you guys, if you were me and you sent out one tweet that got you fed for a whole year for free, wouldn't you be tagging as many companies as you could to see who else would want to donate to the cause? The only thing I'm guilty of is hoeing myself out. That's it. I was being a little cyber sucia. That's all I was doing.
And be a good dad, man. Be a good dad. I mean by being a good dad, listen to your kids. Play with your kids, man. I love my dad. You know why? Because he was my real dad. And remember fishing with your dads, guys? Huh? He'd take you fishing. He talked about life, liberty, and justice. And then he'd get real drunk and wouldn't make any goddamn sense. He'd be as drunk as shit. Like, hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? Your mom, she don't like me. That's okay, because I don't like that bitch either. Now go get daddy a beer and get one for yourself. Hurry up. And we all drank with dad. He just didn't know it, did he, fellas? He's drunk in the front seat of that car, that ice chest by itself. We took advantage of that. That ice chest right there. I couldn't help myself. he's drunk and you're drunk. I hooked his ass one time one night. I couldn't help it, man. I'm 10 years old. I don't know nothing about fishing. He gives me a stick with some hook. There's gonna be an accident. I told my dad, move, Dad, move. He wouldn't move, and I go, eh! My dad turned around.
Oh, and by the way, thank you to whoever brought the chocolate cakes in the back. I got them right before the show. Thank you very much. Very cool. Mm-hmm. Somebody brought Chico's tacos too. I thought that was great. Now, you guys here know what I'm talking about, but everybody that's watching at home, they're like, Chico's tacos? Oh, what the hell's that? It's an El Paso tradition. If you come to El Paso, just know that that's right here. That's the tradition in El Paso. I ran into people in other places like Chicago and New York. I'm like, where are you from? El Paso. And I say, Chico's Tacos. And they're like, oh. Like, wow, yeah, that's hardcore. It is the craziest food I've ever tried, you guys. Craziest ever. Reason is, they give you these little taquitos and there's like a sauce and you pour it and like the taquitos float and then it absorbs. And I never thought I'd see the day where I could drink a taco. Yeah. And you gotta have that at the end of the night. Don't try to freaking plan out events after going, They'll say, oh, we're gonna eat at Chico's and then go to the movies. No, don't do that. You'll be sitting there like, hey, this is a good movie, huh? This is the one where Nicolas Cage comes out and... Anyway, he plays the bad guy in this movie and it turns out really good. Then all of a sudden... You're running by people. They're like, Chicos. El Paso tradition. You know what's funny? Is that a year from now, there'll be people watching this all over the world. Just like the first DVDs in Canada, Australia, and Europe. This DVD will wind up somewhere in Australia, and there'll be people in Australia going, what the hell's Chico's? Crocky, we gotta go. We gotta see Chico's. You watch. People freaking out. I say, we must go try Chico's. It sounds splendid. Yes, it does. Drink a taco. I never thought I'd see the day. I'm going to try it. El Paso it